Hi everyone. I just wrapped up another productive week in Washington, and I want to share some of what I've been working on for you. This week I had the pleasure to honor Encinitas residents Ted and Carla DeBont as my January constituents of the month. The DeBonts have been advocating for closing a loophole in the Affordable Care Act that caused their health insurance premiums to skyrocket from $300 to $600 a month. They first encountered the loophole in the fall of 2021 when Ted aged into Medicare, while Carla stayed on an ACA-approved medical plan. Ted and Carla came to me with this issue, and since then I've been working to close this loophole. Here's the bottom line. Americans like Ted and Carla should not be punished when one spouse ages into Medicare while the other stays on an ACA health insurance plan. That's why earlier this month I introduced the Health Insurance Premium Fairness Act to fix this problem and save Americans like Ted and Carla thousands of dollars annually on premium costs and bills. This year, a record-breaking 20 million Americans signed up for an ACA plan, and because of Ted and Carla's advocacy, we're fighting to ensure that all Americans have access to the quality, affordable health care they deserve. I'm proud to have Ted and Carla in our district, and I'm excited to honor them as my constituents of the month. This week, I also launched a new feature on our congressional website, an interactive map tool that lets you see exactly where over $835 million are being invested in our communities. From Del Mar to Dana Point and everywhere in between, you can now see exactly how our tax dollars are benefiting your neighborhood. To visit and see the projects closest to you, check out our website at levin.house.gov/map. Finally, this week I introduced the 100-Year Canister Life Act with my fellow Californian, Representative Salud Carbajal. Since taking office, I've made it a top priority to move the spent nuclear fuel from the San Onofre Nuclear Generating Station as quickly and safely as possible. When I convened the SONGS Task Force in 2019, our mission was clear: research and create common-sense regulatory policies that would address long-term storage and disposal solutions for spent nuclear fuel. Our task force recommended that we require an increase in the design lifespan of spent nuclear fuel canisters. The 100-Year Canister Life Act would require that spent nuclear fuel be stored in canisters with a lifespan of 100 years, more than double their current requirement, ensuring safe storage while we find long-term disposal solutions. In our district alone, there are over 3.5 million pounds of nuclear waste sitting next to the coast, Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton, in an active fault line. This isn't the smartest or safest way to address our nation's spent nuclear fuel challenge. And this bill is just the first of many steps towards finding a permanent solution to safely store nuclear waste and ultimately dispose of our nuclear waste while minimizing the disaster risks. That's all for now. Have a great weekend, everyone.